Darvaza crater and how geologists discovered the gates of hell there. It's in Turkmenistan, and it's one of the most interesting attractions for tourists in the world. It was discovered by engineers by accident. By accident. In 1971, Soviet engineers headed to the Karakum Desert in Turkmenistan to look for natural resources. But they didn't know that they would create an area that would become one of the most interesting tourist attractions in the world, and it's a topic for conspiracy theories as well. That same year, in 1971, Soviet engineers set up a drilling rig in the hope of finding oil there, but preliminary works revealed that the site was a huge gas reservoir, not oil, but gas. And soon the ground beneath the drilling rig collapsed, creating an enormous crater that's about 70 meters wide, 30 meters deep. 70 is about over 200 feet wide and 100 feet deep. And fearing that the crater would release gases, which may poison nearby towns, they decided to set the area alight. They thought that the whole process of burning off the dangerous gases would take no more than a few weeks. But 50 years after its discovery, the Darvaza crater, which has since earned the nickname of Gates of Hell or Doors of Hell, is still burning, and the flames have somewhat decreased. In 2010, the president of Turkmenistan visited the site, ordered that the crater should be buried, but in 2013 he declared the Karakum Desert with the crater as a natural reserve, and the site is frequently now visited by locals and tourists. In 2014, Canadian George Kourounis, is Greek obviously, Greek name, embarked on a daredevil journey flying over the crater and even descended on the bottom of Darvaza where he collected soil samples. Surreal isn't a strong enough word. When you go out over looking straight down, it's literally like another planet almost. I mean, it was scary stepping over the edge, but when you're at the bottom, it's just so beautiful. This is what Kourounis told National Geographic. Now, the Darvaza crater is not the only area on Earth to earn the scary moniker Gates of Hell. There are other places that acquire the reputation of being entrances to the underworld. Ancient Greek and Roman legends tell us stories of mortals who managed to enter underworld through secret caves and passages and craters. One such story, Roman hero Hercules, he's not Roman, he's ancient Greek. He was born in Thebes, about an hour's car ride from north of Athens, said to be descending into the underworld to capture Cerberus, the three-headed dog, often referred to as the Hound of Hades. So this gas crater, Doors of Hell, the natural gas field, collapsed into the cavern of Darvaza or Darvaza, Turkmenistan. They set it on fire, spreading the spread of methane gas that is thought to have been burning continuously since 1971. The government hopes that the crater will become a popular tourist attraction. Well, that's probably in the future, not now. The geography, it's in the middle of the Karakum Desert, about 260 kilometers, 160 miles north of Ashgabat, which is the capital of Turkmenistan. The gas reserve found one of the largest in the world, and the name Door of Heaven given to the field by locals, referring to the fire, the boiling mud as well, and the orange flames in the large crater. The hot spots range over an area, the width of 200 feet, the depth of about 66 feet. Effects on future development of gas. The president of Turkmenistan recommended that measures be taken to limit the crater's influence on the development of other natural gas fields in the area. At the time, Turkmenistan announced plans to increase its production of natural gas, intending to increase its export of gas to many countries such as Pakistan, China, India, Iran, Russia, and Western Europe as well, from its then nearly production level to a new production level of 7.9 trillion cubic feet by the end of 2030, according to Wikipedia and Sputnik. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.